So if you've watched my channel recently, you've probably seen that I've recently picked up the Xiaomi 14 Ultra. And while I'm about a year late, I figure it's better late than never. So if you look at my device right here, you're going to notice there is something quite different going on the backside here. And so this is using Xiaomi's photography kit case right here, so that is something important to note. But this is actually a little adapter plate right here that is going to allow you to kind of natively mount 17mm style lenses here. So that's kind of the standard here for mobile photography at the moment. And so I have this one attached right here to my device currently, and then I also have right here a Moment kind of bayonet style connector here. So this one's going to be compatible with the Moment lenses. And I just wanted to do a quick video on these because I did pick them up myself, and one of them is really quite good. One of them is pretty much useless, so let's get right into it. By the way, I went through almost the whole video without even mentioning where I got these. I got these on AliExpress, and the company was Photo R Gear or Photor Gear or something like that. They have some other pretty interesting looking accessories, but I just got these two on there, so I got them on AliExpress. I don't know if they have other stores or anything like that, but I will just leave a general link in the description to where I got mine. So I don't know if it'll be available in every country or not, or how that works, but yeah, just in case. So as you can see, since I do have it mounted to my phone, this is the one that I consider to be a very, very good piece. This one here being the adapter for 17mm lenses. So if you remember from one of my older videos back, I did a video on this right here. It is a kind of telephoto style lens for smartphones, or also just for, you know, holding up against your eye or something like that. But if you look closely here, this is the kind of mounting style that we have here. And this is the kind of standard for most lenses that you'll see around these days. And in this case, it's actually quite easy to attach here. So I'm going to choose the main lens here, and we'll see if I can do this on camera or not the first try. All right. I don't know if that was in focus or not, but we actually did manage to get it on the first try. I'm pretty notorious for messing things up on camera. But yeah, there we go. Hopefully you can see that. Attaches quite well. I mean, honestly, it feels pretty stable enough to even do this, and this is a pretty massive lens. It is pretty heavy as well. So that just kind of goes to show the level of trust that I currently have in this setup right here. And this is quite an extreme example as well in this case. But even very recently, this past weekend, I actually picked up this 100mm macro adapter lens here. So I've been having fun. I've been testing this out with the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, also with the Vivo X100 Pro that I still have. And you can see on the backside here that we have the same kind of style mount right there. So it is going to be the same as the other big lens that you just saw, which means that it should be very easy to just fit on here, screw it in like so, and just like that, I am in business. I've got a third-party lens attached, and it works great. It's not coming loose. I feel confident shaking it around. I mean, you saw what I did with the last one. This one's just gonna be that much more kind of stable. So yes, the 17mm adapter thing, it's really, really good. I'm totally confident in how stable it is, especially since it's using the kind of camera case native mounting bit there. So it's not gonna come loose unless you really try and make sure it comes loose. Speaking of, I will take it off real quick just to show you what it looked like beforehand. So I used to have this little gold version of the ring on, because I do quite like the gold color there going on. The company that I got this from here, they didn't offer quite a gold one, but they had, I guess, what is that, kind of like a platinum kind of color. So not super onto the gold, but I do quite like this color. I think they offered silver as well. But yeah, it's a really solid piece. I don't know if the mic's gonna pick up the sound, but nice solid piece of metal there. So I feel really confident about this one holding up well. And that leads us into the next one here. So I did say that I had the Moment bayonet style adapter as well. I do, it is right here. And as you can see, it does look a little bit different, because you can see the kind of bayonet style adapter little connecting spots there. And the reason that this one is not so good in my books is I don't know if I'm going to blame the company themselves or I'm going to blame Moment for using kind of their own proprietary style connector. But you can see I've done some videos on this one before. This is the Moment adapter, and it doesn't work with the Xiaomi here. The Xiaomi is actually, the camera bump on the Xiaomi is actually too thick to fit this this Moment adapter, even if the adapter is at its kind of longest, widest length. So it's pretty useless to try and use Moment lenses with their adapter with this phone, which is why I sought out this solution here in the first place. But here we go. So I'm going to use the Moment filter here as a little example here first. So there we go. We have it locked in, and I've said this before in my videos on this lens as well, that even the first party mount doesn't feel super secure. So let's see. That's how we are in the back. It's actually quite simple to just rotate it out and it can fall. So that was one of my biggest concerns as I was like kind of walking around town with it. As I had this attached, if it kind of jiggles around a little bit like so while I'm walking or in my bag, it will very slowly but surely tend to find itself going towards the dismounting position. And I did have a case where it almost fell once, so I did not enjoy that. And so that's with the first party mount adapter, but with this third party one here, so I have it mounted in there, and maybe this doesn't come through super well on camera, but look how loose that is. That's so ridiculously loose. It has absolutely no sense of security in there. It's literally stuck in there and turned, and that's the only thing kind of keeping it in there. So like, yes, it is in there, it is mounted, but there's, okay, there we go. For example, that just almost dropped that on the phone screen itself. That would have been very sad. But literally that just proves my point that I'm trying to make. There is zero security with this mount here. And again, I'm not gonna say whether it's this company's fault here or not, or whether it's on Moment for trying to use a proprietary mount. Either way, regardless of whose fault it is, this version right here is pretty much, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's just kind of useless. I would not feel comfortable carrying this around outside, especially. And let's say you have like a little shoulder bag or something that you're just whipping the camera in and out of. 100% your lens is gonna fly off if you try using this one here. And so yeah, it's kind of a real shame, and I don't know why I didn't quite pick up on this flaw before, because I just hadn't really used the other kind of standardized mounting style before with lenses. But basically what it means for me is no more Moment lenses for me, sadly. I'm going to be moving towards other brands, maybe like Sandmark, or I saw Newer has come out with some new lenses. I am thinking about getting the 85mm that was just released. It looks really cool. So I might get that. Drop a comment if you want me to get that and review it on the channel. But yeah, basically I picked these up off of AliExpress, so I have no clue where they ship to, how much it'll cost in your country or whatever, but it was pretty cheap for me. It was like 2,500 yen per each piece here, which is probably around like 15 to 20 US dollars at the moment. They are really high quality. They feel great. They adapt to the Xiaomi case here, A-OK. It's super stable that way. Like I said, they feel great. They don't feel cheap. The only problem is the bayonet style mounting connector is inherently flawed, and the execution on this piece is just not quite there. So I definitely cannot recommend this one here. But the flip side is I can 1000 recommend this piece here. So again, this is the one that I have mounted to my phone basically 24/7 now, and while it does give it a bit of an extra bump there in terms of vertical size, in terms of the height there, what it's also going to be doing is it's going to be protecting my general camera array just a little bit more, and since it is just a little bit elevated around the lenses, it is going to ideally on paper help with lens flares just a little bit as well. So for example, at like a super extreme angle like that, if there was a light coming in to hit it, maybe this will help block some of those glares or reflections there. But yeah, basically it's just extra protection to have on 24/7. And not only that is, if you look here on the very edges, it also supports here 67mm style little filters right there. So I just screwed on a variable ND. Again, super confident in the build here. It feels great. It looks great. It's nice and solid. And so yeah, this is really, I mean, like just one of the best accessories in my books to have for the 14 Ultra. It is a pretty specific video though, because I don't think this is going to be fitting any other phones really, considering it's made just for this one. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I've got some extra accessories that I'm going to be doing some following videos on, and I did mention that I have this little macro lens here. I want to do a video on that as well. It is an apexel lens, a 100mm little macro lens there. It's pretty fun so far, so I do plan on making a video on that. And then another little secret reveal is I did pick up an external monitor as well, a global one, believe it or not. So I used to use the Sony Vlog monitor with Sony, but it is pretty flawed. But I picked up a universal one, so I'm going to be doing a video on that as well. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a comment down below on what you think of this right here. What else you want me to do with the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, because I'm going to be doing tons of videos on it, tons of photo walks and stuff like that. So yeah, if you like what you see, do hit the like button and be sure to subscribe for my future videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.